All right, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, get ready for game 3 of the afternoon. We got the Lady Tigers taking on the Atlanta Arsenal live from Stockbridge High School. I got my main man, my partner in crime, Doran Coleman. Doran Coleman, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good. How you doing, boss?
I'm just glad your allergies are better, man.
Right.
Nothing worse than having the sniffles and the sneezes and your eyes all get bloodshot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we saw first half of the morning action. We got 2 games in. We got 2 games this afternoon. We're going to be playing 2. We got the Atlanta Arsenal taking on the Atlanta Lady Tigers. A couple of updates real quick where the Atlanta Arsenals sit. They sit right at 1-1. This is their first game of the day. Same thing with the Lady Tigers. There's roughly about 13 games in a normal week 2 action. There's a group that plays in the morning, and there's a group that plays in the afternoon. And we get to see the Atlanta Tigers for our first time, and the Arsenal back-to-back. We'll see them for this game, and then watching them play the Athletes of Atlanta, the AOA. So glad to have everybody sit back and enjoy. If you have any questions, feel free to hit us out on social media. I'll do my best to pay attention to that, and we'll get started. A couple things to kind of think about from perspective of today. This is March 27th. This is week 2 of action, and with that in mind, you get the idea of 2 games today. Weather 60 degrees, 15 mile per hour winds northwest, and pull the flag. I don't even think I spelled that correctly, did I? I got one job, is to spell things correctly there, Doran, and if I can't
You
do it.
spell Pule.
Pule the flag. All right, man. Hey, the most important thing is they had week 1 of action.
Look at that autocorrect.
Hey, buddy. No, I clicked it in. Both teams went 1-1 last week. Okay, and I'll just go over the scores with you a little bit, and then we'll kind of talk about keys to the game. When you look at the Lady Tigers, got their first victory. Last game of the night, so they're on kind of a 1-game winning streak. They beat Code Red 30-2, and they lost against, if you know, 8-6. You just raise your hand, tell me, do me a cough button, and I'll do that, man. That's no problem. I know you scared me, man. I did jump thinking somebody was coming behind me with a foghorn, but the other team, the Arsenals, they played early in the morning. They lost to the Stallions 6-0, and then they beat Perfect Timing. Now, I cannot tell you how crazy that is. They beat Perfect Timing 13-12, and they lost to the Stallions. I watched today's game. The Perfect Timing played the Stallions. Okay, the score, the finishing score, it was our first game of the day, and it was 13-0, and it really wasn't a game. Okay, Timing took care of Stallions. So it's definitely interesting to see how good the Arsenal could be against the Lady Tigers. You know, both of these teams are 1-1, so it's going to be interesting to see who blinks. They're going to be kicking off here. As we see, in white should be the Lady Tigers of Atlanta, the Atlanta Lady Tigers, and in black, the Atlanta Arsenals. If we'll do our best to see the numbers and give the shout-outs that are needed, we'll throw out instant replay and talk about some other things as well. It'll be 20 minutes on the clock. The breakdown of the game's 20 minutes, 2 halves. Clock stops on timeouts. Ball is dead when it hits the ground. Field is broken into 20 yards. Doran, do you want to explain that? Nah, just messing with you, brother. The look on your face was priceless. That was good. They have to get 20 yards. It's broken into 20, 40, the other 40 in the 20. They got 4 downs to get that. There are no yard markers on the field, so I'll keep you up to date as time goes on, and let's get ready for the kick. Roly-poly all the way down to about the 35. Pull that flag. All right, Doran, you get the first quiz of the day. It's first down and what, sir?
6.
I like it, man. You just rolling that out there. That's good. They'll have a little marker to get things started here. They have to get to the 40-yard line.
Hey, I was right. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know. You did a good job. Look at you. You just throw that out first and 6. That was good. I'm appreciative of that right now. Atlanta Tigers have the ball. Atlanta Lady Tigers have the ball against the Arsenal. They love deep shotguns. If that ball hits the ground and it's dead, everybody is eligible.
Ricochet off the hands of number 77. That is Kaylin Jet Lewis.
It is windy out there, so if you hear it blowing into the speaker, it's not me or Doran. It's the wind.
Yeah, we're not that big over here.
No. All right. Oh,
Intercepted.
nice pick to start it off.
Nice way to pick it out of the air.
Oh, that was nice. Let's look at that again.
That's number 13.
You talk a way to kind of
Is
stop
that
that.
13? It looks like 13.
It's going to be hard on that one. She steps right in front of there,
Or
Doran.
that might be 18. That might be Lips.
Right there. Sees it,
Yeah,
grabs it
the
out of there.
undercut.
That is nice play indeed, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a woman that knows what she's doing on the football field.
When you get the idea here, when we talk about keys to the game, that's the first thing that comes to my mind here is keys to the game, quarterback to center exchange, turnovers, who will blink what looks like the Lady Tigers just blinked, and establish a line either on offense or defense. Let's get ready to see the first possession. It's going to be first down and 15 for the Arsenals.
They have a tight formation with a lot of blockers. Handing off, run play, up the middle.
Gets it all the way down. Looks like we're going to get pulled out right around
That looks like number
31-yard line.
Looks like number 25, Perfection on the carry.
It's going to be second down and 11 for the Arsenal. Arsenal's back on the ball, ready to go. Let's see what happens. Are you excited about watching the Peacocks play later on this afternoon?
The who?
Exactly. God, I love you, man. You're like in tune. You're my social media person, and you said who like you're an owl. I love it, man. It's just, you know when to cash in and cash out or clock in and clock out. Here we go.
Absolutely.
Second down and 11. Second down and 11 for the Arsenals.
Another handoff. Nice little stutter step to the outside.
It's can you get the first person to miss? That's the key.
And when you have somebody quick like she is in the backfield.
Oh, she is. Come on, give me the Al Hughes analogy.
What?
So fast, she can turn the lights off and get underneath the covers before the lights go out.
He never
Turn
told
the
us that.
switch.
He never told us that.
Yeah, he was talking about how fast they were. Third down and 5. We're live here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Download that Vimeo app. You can watch it on the big screen if you didn't want to watch it.
I think he might have cheated us on that because he never told us that. I promise you.
That person's so quick they can turn the switch off and get underneath the covers before the lights go out. That's some fast people right there.
Yeah,
I
but
did that one time, hurt my shin.
I don't think we were that fast. That's why he never told us.
Third and 5. They got to get that first down. They got to get past the 20 to get that first down. Here we go. First attempt to throw right there. Can't. Oh, misses it twice. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Score 58 Red Zone.
Nice catch and pivot to the inside to go get that extra yardage by number 4, P. Smooth.
First and 16. Now, we can just simply say first and goal because that's the only option they have at this point, so I'll give them the first and goal.
You got to score.
You got to score, and you got to get points. That's the hardest thing. You talk about shrinking a field in flag football. These ladies, that's where you can really kind of know where the coaching's going, where the plays are going.
Tigers just substituted their speed package in.
They're coming after them. They got 4 down linemen.
I think this is when they go for a run when it comes to the Arsenal.
Oh, good
and
fake.
Good Michael Vick impersonation.
But nothing right there.
She's called in the backfield by number 13 of the Tigers, Dejanay Day Martin.
Got to get more on that, but you almost want to turn around and get a block. She was trying to.
Yeah, she was trying to peel back.
She was.
Peel back.
It's going to be second down and goal. Ball's right outside. Looks like around the 22-yard line.
But we've seen that hard play action bootleg before, though, in Atlanta.
They would. We'll probably see it again.
No, we won't.
Yeah, we will.
No, we'll see more read option than anything.
Oh. But it's wonderful here. The Atlanta Women's Flag Football League United, located here in Atlanta, playing all their games at Stockbridge High School. This is week 2, halfway through. Got about 3 more games remaining. We're going to do the next 2, and then we'll say adieu. Right down here, second down and goal. Ooh.
They go to a spread.
That center's trying to figure it out. Got a block. No, drop the ball. And is that I want you to look at this play, Doran. Is this somebody that's running before they catch it? Is she looking?
She was trying to make a move before,
Yep.
She was trying to make a move before she got the ball in her hands. Until she secured it. She was definitely trying to get out of there.
Third down and goal. Ball's on the 25. Got a timeout. for the Arsenal.
I think with that catch, her first instinct was to go inside, but she had her block on the inside, which would have led her to the outside to try to make somebody move, make somebody miss on the outside. But you know, when you put the ball in the playmaker's hand, they're gonna try to make the best play they can.
They are.
It's been plenty of times we heard coaches, "Don't do that, don't do that."
Oh, that was a good play.
Yeah, exactly.
You hear that a lot sometimes. 3rd and goal, balls right around the 27-yard line.
They come back to 3-down line, and the Tigers look like they're about to bring the pressure in this. So looks like it's time out on the field.
With that, I'd like to go ahead and reach out to our sponsors and say thank you. Sponsoring today's live stream is Hurro. Thank you so much for taking your time out and representing the AWFFL United. Hurro.
So who's the Peacocks?
I'm not. We'll talk about that at halftime. I'm still just trying to deal with that. All right. The Peacocks is the first 15th seed ever to make it to the Grade 8 game. The Elite 8 game, not the Grade 8 game.
Talking about St. Peter's?
Uh-huh. They're the Peacocks.
Oh, really?
But you know who St. Peter's was. But they're the Peacocks, man.
Yeah, we call them St. Peter's.
No. St. Peter's
We call
Peacock.
them-
People wearing big old peacocks on their head. They're playing the University of North Carolina. So it'll be interesting. 3rd and goal, big down here for the Arsenal. Atlanta Arsenal is trying to make something of that
Throws the ball down the field.
interception.
and
Oh,
it's-
she was
it's-
there.
It's incomplete. Yeah,
For,
a little lofty up under the air.
oh, man, when you got 15-mile-per-hour wind, you can
Yeah,
see it
you
just
can get it-
flowing off the back end with the
Yeah,
flags.
you can definitely misjudge the throw off that one. With the wind blowing that fast,
and
it literally
the
have to
wind is
gun it.
on their backs this
Yeah.
time, going this way. When they return the other way, that's not necessarily the case.
You gotta have that power to cut through the wind, and that's some.
Early
high
this
level arm
morning,
talent.
we watched balls. The air deflected the ball because it was not happening.
This
Not
is like
happening.
if you kick the ball, 15 miles per hour wind, it's gonna turn that ball the other way.
Yep. 4th down and goal. They got to do something here. It's their
shotgun.
change over on down.
And you see the Tigers back up.
And they can't let them in the end zone.
Yeah. Put the balls in your feet at the goal line and keep everything in front of you.
Man, my goal would be if I can't get a touchdown, I'm getting on the 21. Make it be 19 yards for him. Dropped it again.
That's turnover down.
Yep, 1st down and roughly about 5 yards to go for the Lady Tigers. No, 1st and 10.
1st and 11.
Thank you. That's why you're the mathematician of the group, not
I'm
me.
not.
Yeah, you are. You did a good job.
I failed algebra 2 twice.
I appreciate you sharing
Well,
that.
once.
Quick handoff. She just keeps running. We look like we got a flag on the play. We'll see what the ref has to say. Either that or he'll pick it up. Let's see what White. He's marching it off. It's like it's going to be an illegal substitution.
Is that your final answer?
I'm going with that on that part. So it's going to be 2nd down and roughly about 4.
They're going to a tight formation split. Jet sweep motion.
Good misdirection.
Handoff. Trying to find a crease. Gets a couple of yards, about 3 or 4 yards.
Going to be right across the 40-yard line. It's going to make it 1st down and 19 for the Lady Tigers. They're deciding definitely not to go back in the air. They're running the ball right now.
Yeah, you
They
kinda
do
have
that.
it. If you don't have the quarterback to make those throws, you got to run the ball or be intricate with your run plays.
Well, it was their first game. First play. Not first play. This is their first game of the day.
and
so,
they're coming back off a pick that they just thrown.
Right.
So
They're going to try to get something established. Offensively, being able to go down the field is a great thought.
because you already know you can get stopped. Your defense can get a stop.
Just like that, we say we throw.
No throw.
She catches it.
Had to make sure she secured it. That's a good catch by number 11, Whitney Porter.
It's going to leave 2nd down and about 13 for the Tigers, Lady Tigers of Atlanta.
And I think that was number 25, Perfection, making the tackle. They'll pull of the flag. And there's another run play.
Don't get out of the way. Follow your blockers. Follow your blockers. Here we go. It's going to be 3rd down and roughly 9 yards to go for the Lady Tigers. Head coach Corey Milton, 7 years head coach. Team's been in existence since 2015. Got to go. Talk about good blocking of the offensive line. Let's look at that again. Doran, give me some critiques right now.
Let's see here. You got him firing off the ball, trying to make a crease. Atta baby.
Yeah, right there. Hands in the middle. Hands in the middle and driving, because they'll have no problem calling a hold right now. They have no problem. Timeout for the Lady Tigers.
In the words of Al Hughes, scoop, scoop,
Yeah.
scoop.
Yeah. Al Hughes was Coach Doran's head football coach in high school. For those people trying to figure out who Al Hughes is, and I'm like, you don't know who he is? Goodness gracious. All right, couple things to quick special thanks overall for our sponsors here on March 27th. We got Hero, Compete Sports Diversity Council, and the Atkins Graphic and Apparel. Thank you for your support of the AWFFL United.
That's about the only coach I can reference because I go to college, it gets real
Yeah.
rated R
Listen
when
to
it
you.
comes to the
Listen
talk.
to you. All right, here we go. Free on all platforms. Download the Vimeo app, Smart TV. We'd love feedback on social media. Outside she goes, trying to find that 1st down marker.
And that was number 25. So Teacher Speck Williams, she has some speed on her. That is something I would like to utilize downfield if I have to.
Well, you got one pass so far. Everything else has been a run.
Yeah, but it was short, When,
Right. No, I mean, they're definitely going into the wind. It's 1st down and 20, ball on the 40. They're putting a nice drive together. First time they had the ball, they turned it over 3 plays in. They are definitely going with misdirection.
Absolutely. And we were just talking about this because, Miami just picked up Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
So, you got Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, and you got Gaskins, 3 of the fastest people in the NFL on the same offense. Especially with these guys.
Well, right here, what you're seeing with the ladies right now, you're definitely getting that speed factor.
And this is why I reference it. You get that orbit jet sweep motion, have that wide receiver go behind.
Oh goodness,
and
ball's
there's a
dead
fumble.
right there. Not a fumble.
Oh,
Ball's
it's
dead right
dead.
there. It's going to make it 3rd down and 23. 3rd down and 23. Ball is dead where it lies.
But you get that orbit motion, have the wide receiver going behind the running back, see the quarterback, and then read option to the running back and hand it off if you want to, or pull, have that when that receiver's coming upfield, going upfield, you could throw it to her on the flats, or even just run an option and pitch it to her.
Got a block. Outside they go.
And she-
55's trying to find a
she's trying to
great
find it.
grab. Look at that. And it's not bad at all right there.
She was definitely trying to. She had her work cut out for her. She pulled that flag like, yes, Lord.
I got it. That's good on that part. Not bad at all. A couple things as we go. This is 4th down. Nope. Yep, 4th down. Got somewhat of an injured player. 4th down and 25. After this change of possession, we'll highlight both teams, talk a little bit about their origins and what the coaches are up to here in the AWFFL United. 4th down and 25. If they decide to punt, would you punt here, there, Coach?
Absolutely.
All right. Kick them in deep. Unfortunately, you're kicking it into the wind.
No.
Come
I
on.
just thought about it.
You got to focus, old man.
I'm at the because you're right. But 40, no. If I got to get to the 40, I'm not putting. Not at all. Got to treat it like mad. I'm going for everything.
All right. Well, they got to get all the way down to the 20-yard line for a 1st down. It's 4th and 25.
They got to get to the 20.
They got to get to the 20.
Oh yeah, I'm putting it. I'm thinking they got to get past the 40.
No, but if you're reading where it says 4th down and 25, you have that idea.
I'm looking at this.
You've got to stay focused, old man.
There's too many TVs in here.
Hey, man, I'm on
I'm not even
ADD.
looking at this one. I'm looking at this one.
Good punt. There they're going down. Let's see where they can get all the way
Oh.
inside the 20.
Oh,
She'll
caught
take it
Oh,
and go.
And she,
Got
nice,
to pull the flag.
nice in and out of the sideline.
She stepped out.
I
I'm
don't
curious to
think
see
they
where they're
seen
going to mark it at.
I don't think they've seen it. That was nice in and out of the sideline.
We'll see where they mark it down. While we do that, let's go ahead and have an opportunity to learn a little bit about the Lady Tigers and the Atlanta Arsenal. Lady Tigers head coach Corey Milton, 7 years. This past year, 2022 UWFFL national champions, won it down in Florida. The Atlanta Arsenal is coached by Craig Davis, 10 years of coaching. Coach of the year for the AWFFL League this past year. Great accolades across the board for both teams. Their captains for the Arsenal, they have a team captain. I'm going to say Miss Smith because I'm a
Sakithia.
I wasn't even going there.
Sakithia Smith.
Yeah, I can't do
8
it.
years of flag and educated at the Cobb County School Systems. And then we have Brandis Bell for the Atlanta Tigers.
All right, first down, another timeout. Everything's getting moving very fast. Now that they're really running the ball, it's moving an additional speed that normally we wouldn't see. Looks like the ball's going to be on the 25-yard line. It's going to make it 1st and 15 for the Arsenal. Second time having the ball. They were not very successful after getting that turnover to see what they could come up with.
And if you look back in the back, you see that I think that might be the jump thing for track. It is like super inflated.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can hear the wind. I mean, we talking about, looked at the weather already. We're talking by the hour, we're sitting 16-mile-per-hour winds here. And they're going
to making it colder out there, too.
Oh, being 60 degrees is 60 degrees. It's nice that it is across the board in that direction. Here we go. Ball's on the 25. They got to get to the 40 for a first down. 1st and 15 for the Arsenal.
Nice way to
up the field. All right, 5-yard gain.
You make that first move, they don't move. As a defender, she played it right, but that was a great catch by number 4. Peace move. But once you catch that ball and you try to make a move and the defender doesn't budge, you just got to get upfield at that point. Don't want you lose no yard just trying to dance.
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. If you knew the name of this song.
I know.
I know. That's good. Good job.
Matter of fact, they I think they did it. Did they do that song on that? Was it on that movie? What's that movie called? Labyrinth?
I have no clue, buddy.
I think they did.
It's just the safety dance, man. You're okay. I love that you think there's too many dance. I know. 2nd and 11 for the Arsenal. They've got to find something to do at this point. Get something offensively done. Right now, I'm paying a little bit of attention to the clock, trying to figure out, hey, actually, how much time's left. Because they've done a lot of running, the only time the clock stops is at timeouts and with under 2 minutes.
2 running backs in the backfield, shotgun formation. 3 down linemen, 2 receivers. Everybody's all clear. Ball snap. Quarterback drops back, throws it, and it is snatched by. Thought it was intercepted, but snatched.
We both had that look that is she going to step in front of the ball and get a little revenge?
Oh yeah, that was to the cribbo.
3rd down and 11. No gain on that play.
2 defenders in the same area, and the receiver comes over the ball. That is a crib call.
I was like, hey, be able to do that would be very interesting.
That is a crib call. And if I catch it, the DB that was next to me, you better not let me get caught. Because you gotta block. You gotta block.
Just slow down.
Hey, you gotta let me be great, please.
No, throw it over to him.
No, not at all.
Lateral it to her. Here
no,
we go.
If you don't
3rd
block,
down and
I'm
11.
definitely not lateraling to you because you don't even want to see me be great.
Nobody. Another almost stepped in interception right
but
there.
The quarterback took a hit like
and
Matt
we're
Ryan
curious to see if we.
Oh, too soon?
Yeah, buddy.
Too soon. Are you a Colts fan now?
No, when I'm a fan of the AWFFL United. Well, we're going to get 4th down here. They're going to have to punt. You definitely don't want to go for it at this point. I do like that there is no blocking of the punt. It gives an opportunity to see, how far you can get it down there and to be able to get it set back up. We had a great punt by the Lady Tigers, which really has pushed, kind of flipped the field position a little bit. We'll see how well they're going to be punting into the wind this time, so it could be very positive. There's not much time left here in the first half. Once again, halves are run by 20-minute clocks with a short halftime. And boom goes the dynamite. Up in the air it goes. That's a concern that you have. Yep. All right, live from the 32-yard line. That's going to make it 1st and 12. Not able to flip the field at all right now. Lady Tigers could have an opportunity to score real quick.
But punting the ball is very strenuous, even with pressure. So, yeah, I can understand not.
And you got to punt it. It's not kicking off a tee or anything. It's just punting. I'm not dealing with that pressure. And you got to be able to boot that ball.
And that's something you got to practice. Like, hey, I
well, they do. One thing that I will say for all the teams within the AWFFL, you always see them on social media talking about their practices. It's not like somebody's just getting out here on a Sunday playing.
Right. Because these look like they're formulated plays.
Oh, they are. Oh, straight through, able to fake them out. Watch that on the replay. That's a nice run
by 25. She's not on the roster. Well, that number's not on the roster.
Another quick move. 2nd down and goal. They're inside the 20. They have made it to the red zone.
Oh, no wonder. I'm looking at the wrong one.
You're about to get fired. You got one job, and I got you sitting relaxing.
See, what I did was.
Oh, no, I don't need to hear what you did. What I need you to do is I'm monitoring all this, and you got one.
The crazy part is I remember calling her name. I'm looking at her like, wait a minute.
Oh, you're so funny.
I don't see a 25 here no more. That was Spick on the past 2 runs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. No more timeouts for the Lady Tigers. They're on the 21-yard line going in. It's 2nd and goal. 0-0 ball game. Looking at these scores right now across the board, X Factor still have not won a game this season. Code Red has not won as well. They will go into week 3 0-4, meaning the Code Red team. Great game against the Lady Warriors. It was very enjoyable to watch. But the Rebels definitely are a team to be reckoned with. They won both their games today. Here we go, 2nd and goal.
Throws it in the end zone, and it is intercepted.
Another pick. 2 picks on the day so far for the Arsenal, Atlanta Arsenal.
Couldn't see the number on that player.
And they only have those numbers on the back, and they have the camouflage look. Good luck. It's going to be hard. All right, we got to look like we have halftime right now. We'll take a short moment, and we'll be right back. Once again, I'm Bowman Michael with Doran Coleman here at Stockbridge High School for the Atlanta Women's Flag Football League United. Week 2. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the quickest halftime this side of the Mississippi. That's what I like. You don't have an opportunity to go anywhere, but just sit tight and get ready for the second half. I'm Bo McMichael. I'm Bo McMichael with Doran Coleman live from Stockbridge. The Tigers will be kicking off to the Arsenal. What did you think of the first half? I mean, was it a defensive shutdown? Talk to me a little bit about that, Doran.
Both teams play good defense. You definitely have the Arsenals. They come off with 2 interceptions to end the half, and the Tigers really played stout defense, not letting them. The Arsenal had the ball in great field position, and they shut them down when they got to that first and goal situation. So, yes, this definitely was a defensive half, but you also saw the Tigers start to move the ball with their run game, misdirection, quarterback draws or quarterback end arounds, just trying to make things happen. Up the sideline.
And the flag finally gets pulled right around the 30-yard line. We'll see where actually it's called down at. It looks like possibly the 31. Nope, the 34, 33-yard line.
I think 25 is the number to have for both teams. Quarterback for 25 and a running back for 25.
That was a great kick to get it all the way down to the 5. Good run back.
Yeah,
20 yards, not bad at all.
Way to hit the crease to get up the sideline.
1st and 13.
Arsenal come back on offense, ready to see if they can drive the ball downfield.
Well, we've only really seen one good drive, and that was by the Lady Tigers. That second time that they had the ball, I felt like they really were putting something together, and then it just stalled. Whether it stalled or the defense stepped up for the Arsenal, that would be the question. We get to see the Atlanta Arsenal back-to-back today, so it'll be interesting how they play in the second game as well. Good blocks across. All the way up to the 43-yard line. Did you see a flag on the ground?
No, I just saw.
You saw a flag get pulled. Okay, yeah. I was like, flag.
I was finally the flags gets pulled, and we saw a defender run through an offensive lineman.
Well, they did a great job walling that off.
Yeah.
You have this idea in your brain to cut it back sometimes into that. And she just kept going to the sideline, knowing that that's where it's going to be. It's going to be a 1st down and 17 for the Arsenal. Got that first run. Both these teams are very run-oriented teams. Would you agree?
And I think it's because of the elements outside. You have being able to cut through that wind and throw the ball, whether it's you're going with the wind or against the wind. If you're going with the wind, the ball can go over where it needs to. Throwing against the wind, you have to put more force into it. And that's another run play by the Arsenal. And they find a crease, and that is wrapped up around the 47-yard line, looks like. Or 46-yard line.
It's going to leave a 2nd down and 14. Got to get to the other side of that 40. Get that first down.
And the best thing to do is run misdirections. You get defenders
trying to fake folks out.
Yeah, you get defenders thinking they got to think too much. Like, oh, did she hand it off or did she not hand it off? Who has the ball? So you get a couple of defenders looking the other way. You can get some yardage. They come out again, 2 running backs.
That's a long 2nd down and 14. Split backs. Oh.
Bobble snap. Looks like they're going to the option.
Oh, missed the first one.
Makes a miss.
Nice. You can see the coach is getting a little frustrated about that on the sideline for the Lady Tigers. Got to catch. That's the thing that I don't think me and you kind of grasp the concept of how hard it is to pull that flag.
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness.
And I've played flag football, and if you're fast and shifty, it definitely is hard to grab that flag.
I appreciate you using the word shifty. I didn't know where we were going with that, but we stayed focused, and that's good. Yeah. No problem. 3rd down and 10. And it's always about making that first-person move.
Yeah.
I mean, miss, not move, but miss.
Move and miss.
Yep.
Because you get them off the pivot, it's over with. Nice methodical drive by the Arsenal, showing they can sustain the drive. 3rd and 10.
Do appreciate everybody turning on Facebook, watching the game, the action here.
And they go back to this wide setup again. Looks like a quick screens to both sides.
Double pass? Nope.
Good block, and she is snatched.
Great job.
That is number 25, plays quarterback and DB.
Look at this.
Beck.
That's what her name is?
Yep.
That's awesome. Great. She reaches out and says, nope, you're not getting past me right here.
She's long.
She is, long. But she reached out and grabbed it. I give her credit. That is some effort right there.
Absolutely.
4th down and a long 6. What you going to run here? You got to get to the – if not, it's turnover on downs. 4th and 6. I love that.
I would have to go run. Look, 25's been giving you good yardage every time she touches the ball.
But you're going to have to block because they're coming.
You got to put the ball in perfection's hands, but you have to do it in such a way that they don't know she's getting the ball. I wouldn't mind putting her in motion and giving her a jet sweep to see what she could do with it, and they go to timeout.
Might as well at this point. First time out for the Arsenal. Kind of redivert and figure out, hey, it's 4th down and 6 with a 0-0 tie game here. I mean, nobody's scoring.
And you're not losing nothing at this because
but you got to. Yeah, it's a blink factor at this point. Can you do what you need to do?
So how does overtime work?
Let's not have that conversation.
Okay, cool.
No, we had. All right, I can give this to you here. 1 second. I want to give kudos to Mashonda Gilmore, Posh Gilmore, co-owner and founder of the AWFFL United. Zarek Foster, co-founder and owner as well, over 15 years in this operation. Thank you both for giving this a wonderful conduit to be able to amplify this over the past 15 years. We've worked with them in a lot of different formats.
Yeah, I remember the
I know. Yeah, I remember Zarek Foster. Yeah, I know. You would know that one based on dealing with the league when we'd be over here doing flag football in all regions. Yeah, that was good times.
With both men and women.
Oh, it was a long weekend.
Yeah,
That's all I can say. So, overtime, if it is a tie game, it represented from a kind of college perspective. It starts on the 10-yard line, and you got downs and so forth, and then eventually gets to a point where you're eventually just going on 2-point conversions.
Sudden death, yeah.
Yep. Here we go, 4th down and 6 for the Arsenal.
And they go empty. Drop back, throws quick, and it's almost intercepted.
And just like that, there was 2 receivers in the area coming out of a timeout. You hate seeing this because both of them got pushed into it.
Yeah, 2
a
defenders.
little bit higher. She was
2
open.
defenders in the same place.
You did.
Sincere Sin Ellis and Latrina Bama Rollins.
So just like that, it's going to be 1st down and now 14 for the Tigers. First time we're going to see the Lady Tigers here.
That's a long shotgun.
In the second half, yes. They're going to make sure that defense is going to they're going to have some time to be able to throw it.
Because I think they have something dialed up. This might be a double pass. And she
grabbed it right there.
Down.
Yep. Loss of 3 on that. It's going to make it 2nd down and about 17.
I think that's number 4, piece move again on the wrap up to get that flag.
Well, you have to definitely get some space if you're going to spread out like they're doing, trying to hope to get the first person to miss.
And you have to move quick so people don't just run up the field.
Timeout, Lady Tigers. And the sneezes and the snots have come back here in Doran Coleman.
Just listen. Hey, pollen really almost took me out.
I know. I hear you. That's a hard thing to do, man. I understand that. I grasp that.
I don't know what matter of fact, from Thursday, that's when I started with the stuffy nose.
Yeah.
Then Friday it was full on.
I know.
Clog. And then Friday night it was.
I couldn't imagine right now being out there in the world of doing football and flag football here at the Atlanta Women's Flag Football League, how much pollen exists out there right now.
I would think I would have been okay now.
Well, that's good to know. That's where you'll be next Sunday, so I'm excited about that.
That's fine.
I'll be heading down on a vacation, spring breaking it with the family. Here we go. Around the corner she goes. Got some speed.
Space and speed is all you need. Nice run by Speck again.
3rd down and roughly 8 yards to go for the Lady Tigers. A big down coming up right now.
They're keeping everything in front of them. That's the good part. That's the good part about it. Bad part for our offense, like just let me break at least once.
If we were to draw it up, and we can't do that, but they're keeping a lot of players on the other side of the field.
Yeah,
because you got to be able to respect that the amount of players that are on that, and you're running it to the right.
If she throws it to her left, quick.
Yeah, you got to block.
You got to have those blockers.
Oh, come on, 55. I know she's thinking it too. It was simply set up, ready to go. 4th down and 12, loss of 4 yards. Now, in this situation, I'm thinking punt. At 4th down and 12, you know, you could put them down there deep again.
Yeah, you have to, because you just seen they started off a good drive. They could.
But your brain's thinking, hey, are we going to run out of chances?
12 is kind of pushing if you're not going to throw it downfield.
Are we going to – it's all about chances and times. You're going to get about 3 or 4 possessions each half at the most. They're going for it, man.
Oh, they're going for it?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Almost another interception of the day, but it's going to be changeover on downs for the Arsenal. It's a good drop right there. You don't really want to catch that if it's a changeover on downs.
Absolutely.
It's going to be 1st down and 8.
Yeah, it's like, do I want the stat or do I
No,
want
you don't want the stat. You want to bat that ball down and get that ball on the 48-yard line. 1st and 8 for the Arsenal, Atlanta Arsenal, with their second possession of the second half. We do have a second game following this 3:30 kickoff, about 30 minutes away. The Athletes of Atlanta taking on the Atlanta Arsenal. Stay with us. We will go off the air, but come back with us right before kickoff, and we'll get the last game of the day.
But this is why women are smarter than men, because I definitely would have caught that ball. And
Because you're padding your stats.
Exactly.
I appreciate your honesty. Straight up the middle she goes. Going to make
and
it.
She's been consistent with her runs. I'm liking it.
I like the 2nd down and 2. It's all about getting first downs at this point. We've had one team get inside the 20 today.
Yep.
And then as soon as that happened, they sneezed and went back. Then they were behind that, and next thing you know, it was not the case.
You got to give credit to the Tigers. They locked in, and no, you're not moving this ball. First and 16, roughly 1st and goal, and they couldn't move the ball at all.
All right. We'll see where they mark it here. Yep, 2nd down and 2. Got to get a first down. Get past the 40 or reset the down markers. And just like that, sometimes things break down that you're not thinking, hey, I just got to get 2 yards. That's still hard.
Absolutely.
3rd down and 3. I'm going to give it a loss of yardage.
Never easy pickings.
No. Not at all. 3rd down and 3. Joey Russo on site with the camera. Glad to have Stockbridge Tigers open their door for the Atlanta Women's Flag Football League United. Today's sponsor is Huro, streaming all sponsored games today. Huro.
We get set up with 3rd and 3. Hand off and then take it.
They were
stopped in the backfield.
2nd down and 2. Now they are 4th down and 6.
With no attempt to really throwing the ball.
I know. There's some frustration going on. This might be our second overtime of the season that we'll be able to see. It'll be one of those ones that we'll all take a deep breath and make sure we figure it out. Last time the game was kind of in a standstill of how the game ended. Everybody, I would still want the clarification of how it happened. But we've read through as much as we could to see what the outcome would be. So very interesting. And the final score to that overtime was 2-1, by the way. That was the score. One went for a 2-point conversion, and one went for a 1-point conversion. And they got the 2-point conversion. It was pretty interesting. Here we go. 4th down and 6.
Trying to find some nice throw.
2 receivers right there.
Receiver stopped on the route. They slowed down.
They had 3 going deep. Almost looked like 3.
3 downs.
No, definitely 3. You know.
And they had it. The receiver literally just slowed down. Misjudgment of the ball.
Well, it's hard when you talk about the waviness of the ball in the first place from the wind. Yeah. All right, flip over on downs. It's going to be first down and 14 for the Lady Tigers. It has been a defensive battle here. Offense has been limited to mostly runs.
But they should know it's definitely an opportunity to get the ball downfield if need be. If you beat them once, you can beat them again downfield.
Well, you can see what they're going to try to put something together here. If not, we're going to see overtime. We're 3:07 on the clock. Next game's going to start at 3:30, so that's something everybody's paying attention to as we go. Quick substitution for the Lady Tigers.
And I called it, quarterback draw.
She pulled it right at the 48-yard line. Gain of 2 for the Lady Tigers of Atlanta.
Is that ball white?
Yep. Yep, that's the official
Game
flag
ball.
football. Yep. I'll run it again. Got to move. Up the field they go. She gets all the way to about the 42-yard line. It's going to leave third down and 2 for the Lady Tigers. Do you think they found something, or you think it's
It's finding the creases and exploiting it. That's
Right.
all it is. Get your best athlete in space. Let them find their hole, and run through it.
I'm going to say third down and 4. I felt like she got a little bit further than that. We're going to run it again. Got a block. No gain on the play. Fourth down and 4. Big play by the Arsenal.
So does it matter how many players they have on one side of the ball?
No.
Interesting.
No. It's
So,
all.
so you can have a center lined up dead
Yeah.
center like they're supposed to, and have everybody else on,
Yep.
on one side of the ball. Okay.
Chess piece. That's all it is at this point. Can you block? Can you do what you need to do?
So realistically, this is a two tight end set with a
Fourth
wing.
down, no room. Did not stay on the blocks. Change over on down.
And that is a good play by 23. Teats.
Arsenal definitely came to play from a defense perspective. It's going to be first down and 16 for the for the Atlanta Arsenal. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Clock will stop on incompletions. Good game here. Yep,
Defensive game.
it is.
As soon as you think they're catching ground, a defense hunkers down and they start making plays.
What I want to see is if this does go into overtime, what it's gonna mean in the sense of what are you going to run?
I think the first person that actually throws the touchdown pass wins.
It'll be interesting to see. We'll let kind of everything play out as
Especially
we
if they
go.
start off at the 10.
Yep.
The first person that can make a pass completion that's worth it, that's who's going to win.
Usually the first person that scores in overtime does win, but in this situation, the other team will still have an opportunity.
And I would want to play defense first to see what I can.
Well,
what I
and then
can
it
give
flips. By the way, if you play defense first, then you go on offense the next time. So they do swap it as they go. Here we go. 2 minutes left in the ball game, or left in regulation. I always love saying that. Left in regulation. We're glad everybody can join us here on Score 58 Network. I'm Bowman Michael with Doran Coleman, bringing you live from Stockbridge High School, the Atlanta Women's Flag Football League United. We have the Atlanta Arsenals taking on the Atlanta Lady Tigers in a grudge match, 0-0.
It's first and 16 for the Arsenal. Quarterback takes the snap. Toss sweep to perfection. Hits
She
the
gets to the
sideline.
corner. She did. She got to the corner. Next week starts the Women's National Football Conference. Can't be more excited about that. A lot of these ladies will be actually play on the WNFC here in Atlanta.
Seen some great football from them.
Oh, I cannot wait. We got the Atlanta Phoenix taking on the Alabama Fire. It's one of our games of the week. 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time kickoff. The Houston Heat taking on the Mississippi Lady Panthers. And we got the Texas Elite Spartans taking on the Kansas City Glory. Those are some 3 key matchups for the Score 58 network that we'll be doing. And then we've got West Coast action in Florida taking on the Prodigy. Going to be a lot of fun. Stay with us here as much as we can about the WNFC as time goes on. 2nd down and 8.
Takes snap, throws the ball, caught,
Great catch.
and that is 1st and 19.
Look at you figuring that out. You got to go, too. You're going to run out of time.
Now, one thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see some passionate football, the WNFC is the place to be.
Oh, it is. I definitely enjoy it, hands down. So we'll have our first show Thursday at 9 o'clock on the check down. Definitely join us, be able to hear all our our predictions, the top 17 rankings, and how everything's going to play out this year on the WNFC. But most importantly, I'm probably going to bring in some people from the AWFFL United just because I want to hear what they have to say as well here on the check down, because this is some exciting times here for lady football. Oh, no gain on the play, and the clock is just a running. I feel like we're going to have to call a timeout or that, or they're going to be okay with it. 2nd down and roughly 19. We got a timeout by the Arsenal. They have 1 remaining. Once again, I want to thank our sponsors, Huro. Long time out trying to decide what's the best course of action. Do we go into overtime, Doran, or do we try to win the game before the season? Or before
Definitely got to go down trying. I know no other way.
Yeah, but you don't want to have it. You kind of want to pass. You don't really. I mean, you don't want to throw an interception and cause any type of change of momentum right now.
Yeah, but I'm going to try to make sure we at least grab that flag.
I know. 2nd and 20. It's going to be
swinging.
interesting to see
You
what
gotta
happens.
You got to go down swinging.
Here we go. 2nd down and 20. Offsides. They just hike the ball. Going to go back 5 yards, make it 2nd down and 25. The only thing they got going for them right now in that world is the fact that they did get the 1st down, and they're not sitting looking at a 4th down right now. 2nd down and 25. A reminder, October 14th through the 16th, Washington, D.C., 15th anniversary of the Lynn Lewis Foundation Flag Football Tournament. Another loss of 5 right there. 3rd and 30 now. Looks like number 98 got that finger jammed. Either that or she just got the hand snapped off and trying to get feeling back into it a little bit. Timeout, last timeout for the Arsenal. 3rd down and 30. Once again, regulations, once we get into if we do have overtime, the ball will get placed down roughly the 10 to 20 yard line. I cannot, based on my memory, remember that. And both teams will have an opportunity to score. Now, Doran, I will say this. If they intercept it and run it back, it still does not count. So it's just dead right there and then flips over. So we saw an interception ran back for a touchdown last time. Now, granted, that ball could have been out. There could have been a lot of different reasons, but she went 98 yards for a touchdown. And it was pretty exciting.
In the words of the grandma from Scary Movie, you're no fun.
No, we all trying to figure out that. I was like, he wasted a lot of power pellets on that one. Pac-Man would be upset. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 30. waning minutes of regulation. 0-0 tie. Nobody has got inside the red zone. Closest we got was right around the 19-yard line, even though that is the red zone. They within one play, they were out, and there they went.
Throw the ball down the sideline.
Incomplete.
Receiver comes up. Looks like they tweak something.
4th down and 30.
That was number 23 with the pull-up. Teats.
After this 3:30 kickoff, we'll have the Athletes of Atlanta taking on the Atlanta Arsenal. Wonder how tired they'll be. That'll be very interesting to see where their stamina is going forward. This has been a very defensive focused game. Not up and down the field, just literally a very physical game. Not a lot of flags called. Nothing that's going to define. We had a lot of pass interference calls around our 11 o'clock game this past that really kind of moved the sticks a great deal for the teams. Here we go, 4th down.
Are you saying this is what they should exploit so they can get the ball?
Well, it will be interesting. It's all, will they do it?
And they have everybody lined up.
But you got to be able to throw deep. Just run it. Block.
Oh, cut to the sideline. There we go. She stopped.
That's ball game. End of the regulation. We'll see if they shake it up. And if there is no more overtime, we'll see. Yep, they're going to do a coin toss. That's good. We're all on the same page. That's always nice.
Coach is coming out to the field. Team captain's coming out to the field. Ready to discuss the logistics of what's about to go down.
Yep.
So are they staying on one side of the field? Or
Yeah, no. They'll pick which side they're going to go from, and that's where they'll stay. And the only reason that we have this knowledge is because of what occurred last week and the scoring of it.
And to be smart, you will want somewhere you want to go with the wind.
Well, I mean, if neither team have shown kicking focus, so it's hard to say will they kick an extra point or they kick a field goal to win the game. The team called If You Know, You Know. They faked a field goal and threw it out to a person on the sidelines, and she ran in.
Okay.
And that's how they got their 2 points. So that was a nice way to get that 2-1. Coin toss occurred. We have Coach Davis and Coach Milton out there. Coach Milton in the white, Coach Davis in the black. They look like they're going to go down to that side, hoping that from a win perspective. And away we go. The Arsenal look like they'll get the ball first, possibly. And the Lady Tigers will be on defense. And then we'll switch it around. Well, welcome to some bonus football here, ladies and gentlemen. Dorian Coleman and Bo McMichael live here from Stockbridge High School. The Atlanta Women's Flag Football League United going into OT. Nice way to have it. I wouldn't want it any other way. 3:15 on the clock, give or take 3:20. This will be a fast turnaround, but these ladies will have an opportunity because the Atlanta Arsenal will be playing the Athletes of Atlanta right after this, and we'll get started here shortly. But let's see who's going to win in overtime. This is the closest either team has been to the orange end zones all game. They'll start on the 20.
Oh, we had somebody start closer.
After the change of the possessions, we'll see if it gets moved up. I'm still trying to make sure I grasp that. Well, let's see what happens. Pulled it, lost of about 7. So the Lady Tigers have the ball first. The Arsenal will get it second and then get the ball right there. But if the Atlanta Arsenal score, the game will be over with.
First person to score.
After, if Atlanta turns around and does not score. But if Atlanta scores, the Arsenal have an opportunity, just like anything from it's college football rules in that sense. Quick handoff to
off pass. Gets back to the 20.
All the way down to about the 18, number 23 for the Lady Tigers.
And that is Jelana Perez Bowden.
As in Perez, P-R-E-Z?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she the Perez.
Big Perez.
Understood. Here we go. We got a third down. I'll keep up with the third downs. I apologize. There is no way to have a first down. Straight up the middle she goes. Should have broke to the outside. Did not.
She's cut down to 15, looks like. 14.
You're going to see this play right here. There is nothing to the right. They could have blocked them, shielded them down, go to the hard to see that vision sometimes. Fourth down and goal.
Well, the quickest way to the end zone is straight ahead. So,
I know. I understand that line analogies.
And that is flag whistle on the play. Timeout. Okay, that is a timeout.
Timeout for the Atlanta Arsenal. Fourth down and goal.
Definitely want to run another passing play with that receiver sneaking up abundant.
Well, at this point, you just want to be able to get that thing into the end zone because that's all you got to do at this point. It's I don't want to say it's a jump ball in the end zone, but it is a jump ball in the end zone.
I wouldn't mind that.
No.
Yeah.
It'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. Once again, we have another game following this. We'll take about a 5-minute break before we start up, where the Atlanta Arsenal will take on the Athletes of Atlanta, the AOA. Here we go, fourth down. Let's see what happens.
Looking for that pass, throws it up. And she,
almost. Great job by the Arsenal denying it. Boom.
Nope, thought you had a friend.
Yep, big play. Switch over on downs. First and goal on the mark. We're in our first overtime period.
That was a beautiful snatch and grab by Teets.
Our first overtime.
Now the Arsenal gets to take over. They have 4 plays now to go get a touchdown.
Hey, figured out how to put OT up. Yes. All right, we're in overtime.
That's a great way to score.
Yep, I like that, social media, man. You'd be proud of him out there in this world. Doran, how much you weigh, sir?
Probably like
over 3?
Yeah,
okay.
Over 3.
Well, he's been joining me at a boot camp in McDonough, Georgia. He's doing a great job with it. There's a lot of bad words that come out of his mouth in the middle of things, and that's okay. But he gets up at 8 o'clock every morning for a good 60 minutes and gets some sweat moving, so that's nice. Here we go. If the Arsenal score, game is over with.
Quick pass.
Over the middle. There she goes.
And she is going to the end zone. And it's
that's
game
it.
Over.
They're going to give him
game
the yes.
Over.
Nice indeed. Not a bad way to end it right there.
That is a great catch and run by 25. Perfection.
First chance to get in there. The Atlanta Arsenal are victorious. Give them 6.
Now, realistically, that is the player of the game.
Yes, she is.
Because offensively, she's been the one moving the offense forward with her run. They run the ball a lot, and for her to catch the ball out the backfield, put that speed on display.
Instant replay game of the week by Hurro. She took that thing right out to the outside and hit the corners. Great blocking.
Bad angle by the DB coming out of there. And it was a tutty.
The first time that happened. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Bo McMichael with Doran Coleman. We'll be back here for the last game of the day. Tune back in with us on Facebook, Vimeo, and YouTube as well. Take care. We'll see you soon. And good night.
Live is the place.